Hello, welcome to the Warriors channel. Like and activate notifications to receive all our content. The Orlando Magic are making eyes at Klay Thompson, and reportedly, Thompson is making eyes right back. It's enough to make you wonder if the 13-year marriage between the Warriors and Thompson is on thin ice. On Monday, NBA newsbreaker Shams Charania reported that there is mutual interest between Thompson, who is a free agent, and the Magic, who have acres of salary cap room and need to add a veteran shooter this offseason. The pairing makes sense. Not as much sense as Thompson as a Warrior, but sense nonetheless. And let me just get out ahead of the next bit of breaking news. There will be mutual interest between Thompson and the Philadelphia 76ers, and the San Antonio Spurs. Oh, and maybe the Thunder, too. Though OKC, my title pick, might not want him. There's going to be interest because Thompson is still one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA. He made 268 last season on 38% shooting. There's going to be interest because Thompson, despite being a peculiar and oftentimes insular guy, is still a four-time NBA champion with a trove of winning wisdom. And from Thompson's side, there will be interest in playing for other teams because he wants to be paid as much as he can. Giants fans should know this game. The big stars have used the Giants to drive up the price offseason after offseason. Bryce Harper, Shohei Ohtani, Aaron Judge. The teams they actually wanted to sign with had to up their offers to match San Francisco, the mark. Warriors fans should remember this game, too. Draymond Green did the same thing, twice. His hometown Detroit Pistons were twice used to land better offers from the Warriors. And that's what I think Thompson is doing here. To a degree, at least. Thompson has never tested free agency in his career, and he really needs to work it now. The Warriors told Thompson what they thought he was worth before the start of the season. A reported 2-year, $48 million deal was turned down with swiftness and some hurt feelings. To my understanding, the Warriors have not been at the negotiation table with Thompson since then, and Thompson, I would argue, did nothing to increase his value. So Thompson needs the market to do it for him. Don't get me wrong. Thompson is worth a lot to the Warriors. They have no reasonable way to replace him on the court. And off the court, he's worth even more. The big three might be on the downslopes of their careers, but they still sell a ton of tickets. Nostalgia sells. It can also be a curse. That's why I refuse to say that Thompson won't leave the Bay this summer. Yes, I think he's currently using these other teams as leverage, but that doesn't mean he's bluffing. Thompson, after all, might need a fresh start. So long as he wears 11 for Golden State, he'll be playing against the ghost of his past. The better version of Klay Thompson, the pre-injuries, pre-gray in the beard edition, was number 11 for the Warriors, and the team, the fans, and the player himself want that jersey to be worn by that player once again. It's never going to happen, though. But if Thompson is wearing number 11 for Orlando or Philly, those comparisons won't be as visceral. Thompson would be freed of the burden. Yes, those fans will know that the Thompson playing for their team isn't anywhere near the player he was during the Dub Salad days, but they won't have a reference point beyond television and YouTube highlights. Warriors fans know what that great Klay Thompson felt like. There's a big difference. Anyone who was there for the 37-point quarter or a Game 6 performance knows what I'm talking about. So if Orlando comes in at $30 plus million and the Warriors hold firm on their previous offer, Thompson could, perhaps should, take the money and run. That might prove best for everyone involved in the long run. Thompson would get his fresh start and the Warriors would no longer have any luxury tax issues and the ability to trade Chris Paul instead of merely cutting him, something they really need to do this offseason before they have to pay Jonathan Kuminga. It would also remove the burden of the Warriors needing to orchestrate a graceful exit for their franchise-changing stars. Man, that will be tricky. But if Thompson leaves, the organization won't be seen as breaking up the big three. Thompson will get to carry that burden. I would still bet on the Warriors and Thompson figuring something out. It's best for both parties. But both parties have their limits, and they're about to be put to the test. We will bring more news here, like and activate notifications, and be the first to receive all our content.